William Samoei Ruto has a better strategy than Raila Amolo Odinga. That's the verdict of none other than One Kenya Alliance principal, Honorable Senator Moses Masika Wetangula. Wetangula was yesterday interviewed and he revealed that William Ruto has a better strategy than Raila Amolo Odinga. And I asked myself one question. Why would a presidential candidate in the name of Moses Masika Wetangula compare strategies of other presidential candidates and not their strategies? And while Moses Masika Wetangula was doing that, William Samoei Arap Ruto was also busy piling pressure on both Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi to join him. William Ruto was in Vihiga County, the home county of Musalia Mudavadi. And while there, he challenged Musalia Mudavadi to join hands with him. And as a matter of fact, William Ruto has been in the larger Western Kenya region. And if you ask me, he has managed to achieve a lot, politically speaking. The endorsement by Ababu Namwamba, by Amabu Namwamba, in my view, is significant, politically speaking, for the Deputy President. But the statement by Moses Wetangula also caught my attention. Moses Wetangula stated three things which caught my attention. The first thing he stated is that the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, is more intentional in his approach. As a matter of fact, the Deputy President is more intentional in his approach. For example, he's challenging Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula to join him. That's being intentional. And it's also very clear that without the two, they cannot defeat Azimio. So on that, I agree with him that the Deputy President is more intentional in his approach. The second thing which Moses Wetangula said, which caught my attention, is that Raila Odinga opted to work with Atwoli, and therefore, for him, that was a bad move. My only challenge with that is that what would Raila Amolo Odinga have done? Raila Odinga worked with Wetangula in 2013. Again, they worked in 2017. In 2013, Musalia Mudavadi never worked with Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga actually picked him in 2017, from political oblivion and raised him. The same Atwoli he's talking about is the person who made Musalia Mudavadi the lawyer spokesperson. So I don't know why he has a problem with Raila Odinga working with Atwoli when in 2017, the same Raila worked with Atwoli and brought on board Musalia Mudavadi. The second statement which he made, which also caught my attention, is that they're open, he in particular, that is open to talks with any politician. That caught my attention because it's only on Wednesday when Wetangula, Mudavadi, Gideon Moi, joined by Kalonzo Musyoka, addressed the press where they stated clearly that they are going to ensure that their coalition, One Kenya Alliance coalition, remains intact and that alliance is going to produce a presidential candidate. I don't know why he's still offering himself for any negotiations with any other politicians, specifically William Ruto and even Raila Odinga. So in this video today, I want us to look at the details which Moses Wetangula, in my view, leaked to Kenyans without knowing. In my view, the first thing, by the way, before I do that, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support. I stated yesterday that today I will be in Nairobi. In fact, by 9 a.m. I should be in Nairobi for Raila Odinga's birthday. And I'm going to learn a lot from that particular birthday. I'll keenly follow the birthday, how it's being organized, the people who are attending, and other details. And later on, do a critical analysis of that birthday, because that birthday might actually be Raila Odinga's last birthday as a civilian, because after that will be a president. He might be a president or a former president, not a civilian. But what details can we get from Moses Wetangula's statement? In my view, we can get 4 details. The first detail which I'm getting is that Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi are actually ready to work with William Samoei Ruto. It is just a matter of time. Just the other day, during the One Kenya Lands Movement meeting, Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula were very clear that they've not received any formal or informal request for discussion with the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. But from Moses Wetangula's statement, I can see that these 2 gentlemen are ready to work with the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. The only thing which can stop them from working with Ruto is that they can only disagree on terms and conditions. But as things stand today, Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi are in William Ruto's camp. They should stop wasting they should stop wasting Kalonzo Musyoka, Gideon Moi, and I saw Musalia Mudavadi said that they were also adding Justin Muturi into their camp. They should not waste the terms of those guys unless their intention is to deliver the other group to William Samoei Ruto, which I don't think will be possible, because someone like Gideon Moi, I don't think he will be ready to work with William Ruto, especially in 2022. But again, in politics, you can't rule out anything. They can actually go ahead and work. The second detail I'm getting is that Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula are not happy with the way Raila Odinga treated them or mistreated them. According to Weta, Raila Odinga decided to ignore them and work with Atwoli and Oparanya and Eugene Wamalwa. The truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga was part of NASA with Wetangula and with Mudavadi. What transpired between them is something which I still don't know. But according to Raila Odinga and his inner circles, they decided to cut off the link because they realized that Moses Wetangula was actually cutting deals privately with the deputy president, and that's why he was kicked out of Senate leadership. They were also very clear that Mudavadi and Kalonzo decided not to join Raila Odinga during the swearing in. So according to Raila Odinga supporters, they broke rank because these guys were waiting for a call from Nigeria, which never arrived. But according to Weta, Raila Odinga ignored them and started working with Atwoli and Oparanya. So I think from that alone, there's a chance for Raila Odinga to work something with these guys. But it will take a lot of demands and a lot of sacrifice, because these guys are going to put a lot of demands for them to work with Raila Odinga. And they are still waiting for Raila Odinga. If they'll keep their word and run for the presidency under One Kenya Lands Movement, Kenyans are going to go for a runoff. And during that runoff, they are going to put demands to Raila Odinga. And my message to Raila Odinga is that he must be ready. He must be ready for the demands, unless he will be able also to break One Kenya Lands Movement and retain Kalonzo and Gideon Moi. With that, with Kalonzo on board and getting Central Kenya votes, Raila Odinga can get good percentage of votes from Western Kenya without Mudavadi and without Weta. But in my view, if you ask me, Raila Odinga and his team must embark on a journey of negotiating with Weta and negotiating with Musalia Mudavadi. That's the only sure way of locking out William Ruto out of the larger Western Kenya. Number 3, the other details I'm getting is that Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula are not keen on running for the presidency in 2022. That's one thing I'm getting from Moses Wetangula's statement. Because if they were serious about running for the presidency, why would you compare the strategy of Raila and the strategy of Ruto? It means already you are elevating them to a higher level. Why are you happy that a presidential candidate is reaching out to you? It's intentional. Why are you happy about that? Why can't you also reach out to other presidential candidates? Why can't you also be more intentional? But I can only conclude that Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula are not keen on the presidency, but they are keen on forming the government. And they believe that forming a government with Raila Odinga might lead to another betrayal. So they are likely to bank on William Samoei Arap Ruto. And lastly, and this is to Gideon Moi, who is the financier of the group, and Kalonzo Musyoka. There is nothing like One Kenya Alliance movement. It is threatened by individual interest. Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula have their own political interest. That interest might not be served in One Kenya Alliance movement, based on what Weta is saying. So Gideon Moi, if you want to join Ruto, this is the time. If you want to join Raila, this is the time. Kalonzo Musyoka, if you want to run alone, this is the time. Because I'm sure if you are to run alone, the chances of you winning Ukambani is so high, but ensure that Ukambani, Makueni, and Kitui, the 3 gubernatorial seats, are fully under the grip of Wiper. So if you are planning to run. If you are planning to join Raila, this is the time. Otherwise, you are going to be taken in circles in One Kenya Alliance movement. What Moses Wetangula revealed means a lot. Thank you guys, and please, until next time, this is Lee McQueen. Bye-bye.